When we think of Rome, one image stands above all others: the Colosseum. Its silhouette is instantly recognizable, a timeless icon that has come to represent not just a city, but the very idea of ancient grandeur and enduring legacy. Its skeletal, broken form is a testament to Roman ambition and engineering, a symbol of both sophistication and brutality. Every crack and missing stone tells a story, echoing the triumphs and tragedies that unfolded within its walls. For nearly 2,000 years, it has dominated the skyline, reminding us of the empire that built it. Through centuries of change, the Colosseum has remained a steadfast presence, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, the transformation of Rome, and the passage of countless generations. The Colosseum is more than a building, it's the heart of ancient Rome made visible. It was the stage for epic spectacles, a place where emperors sought to impress and control the masses, and where the drama of life and death played out before tens of thousands. Today, tourists flock from around the world, drawn by its scale and dramatic history. They come to marvel at its architecture, to walk the same paths as gladiators and emperors, and to feel the weight of history beneath their feet. Yet, its familiarity can make us forget the revolutionary story of its creation. The Colosseum was a marvel of innovation, built with techniques and materials that pushed the boundaries of what was possible in its time. It rose from a city scarred by fire and tyranny, a political statement to win back the people. After the devastation of the Great Fire of Rome, the Colosseum was built on land once claimed by emperors, transforming a symbol of oppression into a gift for the public. To stand before the Colosseum is to feel a direct connection to the ancient world. The stones beneath your feet have witnessed centuries of human drama, from the roar of the crowds to the quiet of abandonment. Imagine the roar of 50,000 voices, the spectacle, the awe. Gladiators, wild beasts, and elaborate performances once filled this arena, captivating audiences and shaping the culture of an empire. Even in ruins, it commands respect, having survived earthquakes, fires, and centuries of change. The Colosseum has endured natural disasters and human neglect, yet it still stands, a monument to resilience. Its resilience is part of its power, a survivor, scarred and weathered by time. Each mark on its surface is a reminder of the challenges it has faced and overcome, making its survival all the more remarkable. The Colosseum is not a static relic, but a living witness to history's flow. It has adapted to new purposes over the centuries, serving as a fortress, a quarry, and a place of worship, always finding new ways to remain relevant. It endures, reminding us that history is a process of change and survival. The Colosseum stands as a bridge between past and present, a symbol of the enduring spirit of Rome and a testament to the power of human creativity and perseverance. The Colosseum's story begins not with triumph, but with disaster and the iron will of a dictator. Its origins are rooted in a time of chaos, when Rome itself was nearly consumed by flames and ambition. In 64 AD, a catastrophic fire swept through the heart of Rome, destroying homes, temples, and entire neighborhoods. The city's people were left homeless and desperate, their world reduced to ashes. Seizing the opportunity, Emperor Nero claimed the devastated land for himself. He built the extravagant Golden House, or Domus Aurea, a sprawling palace complex complete with lush gardens and an artificial lake, an opulent playground for the emperor alone. For ordinary Romans, this was more than just a palace. It became a glaring symbol of imperial greed and excess, a reminder that their suffering had paved the way for Nero's personal luxury. After Nero's dramatic fall from power, a new leader emerged, Vespasian. Unlike his predecessor, Vespasian was determined to restore public trust and heal the wounds left by years of corruption and neglect. Vespasian made a bold decision. He reclaimed the land once reserved for Nero's pleasure, draining the artificial lake, and laying the foundations for a new monument. This would be the world's largest amphitheater, a grand gift to the Roman people, built on the very site of imperial excess. This was a masterstroke of political genius. By transforming a symbol of private luxury into a public arena, Vespasian erased Nero's legacy and replaced it with a powerful message: the emperor serves the people. Construction began in 72 AD, funded by treasures seized during Rome's conquest of Jerusalem. The labor of thousands of workers, both skilled artisans and enslaved captives, brought the Colosseum to life stone by stone. The Colosseum was more than just a building. It was a gift to the people, a monument to Roman victory, and a testament to the empire's power and unity. Vespasian would not live to see its completion. His sons, Titus and Domitian, took up the mantle, ensuring the project's success and honoring their father's vision. When the Colosseum finally opened, it was celebrated with legendary games, hundreds of days of spectacles, gladiator battles, and wild beast hunts, cementing the Flavian dynasty's place in history. Rising from the ashes of disaster, the Colosseum became a symbol of Rome's rebirth, imperial generosity, and the enduring spirit of its people, a legacy that still inspires awe today. Vespasian's engineers faced a marshy, unstable site, Nero's artificial lake. They drained it with advanced hydraulics, transforming the valley into solid ground. An enormous elliptical trench was dug and filled with Roman concrete, a revolutionary material. This foundation made the Colosseum scale possible. Over 100,000 cubic meters of travertine stone were quarried and transported to Rome. Iron clamps held the massive blocks together. A vast workforce, including prisoners of war, toiled for years. Roman cranes, powered by treadmills, lifted heavy stones into place. The building rose quickly, a marvel of organization and engineering. Titus dedicated the amphitheater in 80 AD with 100 days of games. The Colosseum became Rome's new, magnificent heart. The Colosseum is a masterclass in Roman engineering. Its 3 stories of arches, 80 per level, support immense weight with elegant efficiency. Arches allowed the Romans to build high and strong, using less material. Travertine stone formed the main structure. Lighter toughened concrete filled the inner walls and vaults. Concrete vaults supported the seating, creating a network of corridors and staircases. Wooden cranes, powered by men in treadwheels, lifted stones to the upper levels. Construction was modular, with teams working simultaneously on different sections. The design focused on both strength and the spectator experience. The cavea, or seating, was supported by barrel vaults and radial walls. Vomitoria, corridors, and exits allowed crowds to enter and exit quickly. Crowd management was as innovative as the engineering itself. The Colosseum's design set the standard for arenas to come. A day at the Colosseum was a sensory spectacle, a grand event that captivated the senses and the imagination. From the early morning hunts to the thrilling afternoon duels, the Colosseum was alive with action. The morning began with wild animal hunts, fierce lions, powerful bears, and even crocodiles showcasing the vast reach of Rome's empire. Elaborate sets transformed the arena into exotic landscapes, transporting spectators to distant lands. As the sun climbed higher, midday brought public executions, grim reminders of the state's unyielding power and authority. The main event, however, was the gladiatorial contests. These were not mere brawls but skilled rule-governed duels. Gladiators, often slaves or prisoners of war, fought with precision and bravery. The crowd's approval could sway a fighter's fate, with the emperor himself giving the final decisive signal. The Colosseum was a microcosm of Roman society, with seating strictly segregated by class. Senators and the emperor sat closest to the action, while the poor and women were relegated to the upper tiers. Every visit reinforced the rigid social hierarchy. The Colosseum was more than just entertainment. It was a grand display of order, power, and the might of Rome. The spectacle unified the city, drawing people from all walks of life, but it also served as a stark reminder of everyone's place within the social order. It was Rome's world, on display for all to see, a testament to its grandeur and its unyielding structure. The Colosseum's design excelled at managing massive crowds. 80 numbered entrances and a ticketing system ensured order, much like modern stadiums. The entire amphitheater could fill or empty in minutes, preventing chaos. Corridors and staircases guided spectators to their seats, keeping social classes separate. Comfort was key. A retractable awning, the velarium, shaded the audience. Sailors operated the complex system of ropes and masts. Fountains and attendants spraying scented water kept the crowds cool. The Colosseum was a marvel of both spectacle and hospitality. The Colosseum was a tool of political power, bread and circuses in action. Emperors used free games to win loyalty and distract from political issues. The emperor's presence in the Pulvinar made him visible and accessible to the people. His decisions in the arena, life or death, were public displays of authority. The spectacles themselves were propaganda. Animal hunts showed Rome's reach, executions enforced order, and gladiators embodied Roman virtues. Every event reinforced the image of a strong, unified empire. The Flavian emperors used the Colosseum to legitimize their rule after civil war. It became a symbol of imperial generosity and civic pride. The games united Rome's diverse population in shared celebration. The Colosseum's games faded as Rome changed. Christianity condemned the spectacles, official support waned. Gladiatorial contests ended in the 5th century, animal hunts soon after. The amphitheater fell into neglect, damaged by earthquakes and plundering. In the Middle Ages, it became a fortress for powerful families. Later, it was used as a quarry, its stones recycled for new buildings, including St. Peter's Basilica. The Colosseum's ruined state is a result of centuries of dismantling. In the 18th century, popes declared it a sacred site, halting further destruction. Restoration began, preserving it as a monument of both pagan and Christian Rome. The Colosseum survived, transformed by each era it witnessed. Today, the Colosseum stands as a symbol of resilience. Its scars tell a story of glory, decline, and survival. Restoration efforts continue, balancing preservation with the realities of time and tourism. The Colosseum's design has influenced stadiums worldwide, its DNA visible in modern arenas. It is the original model for mass public entertainment. Walking its corridors, you feel echoes of the past, the roar of crowds, the clash of swords. The Colosseum forces us to confront Rome's genius and its cruelty. Every stone tells a story of power, spectacle, and endurance. It is not just a ruin, but a living monument to history's complexity. The Colosseum endures, reminding us of the echoes of empire that still shape our world.